Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. But if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. So this is a video where I am responding to a DM that I received. And this is from Maria M. And it says, I know you don't review the show as a whole anymore, but what were your thoughts when ZAC told Fatima that she couldn't be late because he wanted to hang out with the guys? Okay, that was literally my first response. My first response was laughter. Secondly, I was like, hang out. I was in total agreement with Fatima. You're going to hang out with Michael. This is going to be your good buddy or pal. I suggest you get used to it. Because what are you talking about right now? Fatima is supposed to go to work, go to class, come home, cook, and not even just expect it. That's exactly what the heifer did. And I mean, that's exactly what she did. And then you got to think about who we're dealing with. We're dealing with Zachary Taylor. So my whole thing is ZAC literally does nothing productive with his day. And the fact that he does not have enough emotional intelligence to say something like, I don't know. You know what, babe? I forgot that you have class. I tell you what, I'll cook. So by the time you get home, Michael will already have been fed, bathed, and put to bed. So you can have your alone time, your chill time, study, whatever. I'm going to go hang out with the guys for at least, an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. If something happens, call me and I'll come back. But this is ZAC, so he's not going to say anything like that. He is not going to compromise because that is not within his nature. And I do believe that ZAC expects too much of Fatima, but I can't say that I blame him because Fatima has literally told this man, I will tell you when I reach my cap, and baby, I can take it pretty much. And Fatima is also doing what many women do. They take on the baggage of their relationship. We act as if we can hold the weight of the world on our shoulders, and we carry unnecessary burdens. Burdens that are not ours, burdens that have nothing to do with us, but we want our man to be so free and, just available to come and move as they please, that we're the ones that are heavy laden. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that is what, Fatima is doing, unfortunately, because sis really did go to work, go to class, come home, cook. Now, Fatima, I'm about to get on you for a moment, sis. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna stay on you too long, but I gotta get on you. Now, I have watched enough Sisters and Zatima to know.
I know, and then her people showed up. Miss Thing can't cook. You can't cook, girl. Let's get this. What is this?
Baby, you can't cook. Fatima can't cook, y'all. And I noticed every meal that Fatima prepares has some type of pasta. That is a clear indication that you can't cook. Now, Fatima, Google and YouTube are your friends. Get acclimated. I'm going to need you to do better. I'm going to need you to do better because you can do better and you are better. I don't know what the hell that was on that plate. Some macaroni or something. Broccoli that looked dry. And I don't know what type of meat that was. But baby, when ZAC told her that the meal was cool, it tasted cool.
Happened for me to cook for my man. Try this.
That's the way I go out. So be it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That is the key word for nasty, but you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. So you just say, yeah, it's cool. Exactly what ZAC did. I hollered because I knew exactly what he was trying to say without saying it. But their scenes in Wednesday night's episode, really did something to me. I feel like what we are seeing is what we're going to see, play throughout their relationship. Now, I know that they have given the character breakdowns for Zatima for the upcoming season, and we know that there's supposed to be a nanny coming along. But this is my issue when TV shows choose to write a child into the storyline. Now, I don't have an issue if the child already exists and is already present and we are aware. But when a child is written into the storyline and they become a part of the nucleus, which Michael is going to become that. Number one, he has a powerful storyline within himself. He's a special needs child. He came from a household that really wasn't the most healthy of environments. So he already has, like a toxic environment that he's come from and his own, particular issues. And then we see ZAC roaming the streets of Atlanta, going to talk to, the demon spawn Gary. Where was your child then? What was going on with him? And I think a lot of shows drop the ball with that when they begin to include children, and then you have no space for them. You don't write anything for them. So I am curious to see how the writers are going to acclimate Michael into this storyline where he is a part of the family dynamic, a part of the nucleus of ZAC and Fatima. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to see what happens with it, because I'm always thinking, like, where's the child? Now, I know we're not going to see Michael every episode, and I don't expect to see him every episode, but I do expect when we see him and he's made mention of, and then we kind of don't know what's going on with his particular character. But to answer your question, Maria, those are my thoughts. I laughed because I figured this is what's going to happen. This is what is going to play out until Fatima actually has a conversation with ZAC, expressing her real feelings, her concerns, and just what she's not going to do. But we don't know if that is ever going to happen. But, we can always hope, wishful think, and, just put our own type of, think pieces out there on what we would like to see. So thank you again, Maria, for sending this in. I hope I answered your questions, sis. Until next time, I want to thank you guys for listening, all the new subscribers, everyone who's commenting, those who are sharing. I greatly appreciate you. And let me just say this. I am a reviewer where if you don't agree with me, you just don't agree with me. You don't have to preface it to say, I don't want nobody coming for me. Just say what you got to say. Now, what I will say is, if you come disrespectful, you just get whatever energy is given back to you. I'm not going to tell anyone else, how to respond to you. Everybody is grown. But what I will say, if you come with a certain energy, then you just expect to get it back. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But we can agree to disagree. We can disagree and still have great dialogue. I actually love hearing perspectives that are not like mine, because it makes me think like, okay, never thought about that. Or, okay, now I think this person tripping. Whatever my thought process, whatever my thought process is. But I do appreciate everyone for commenting, those who, have respect when you disagree. I can respect that. But, I just thank everybody for, showing me love, taking the time to listen. I do not take it lightly. I greatly appreciate it. So until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there.